Well, I think it's important to understand what they're doing because they do many important things. So many trees, dominant tree species here in the Smoky Mountains, actually require these symbiotic mutualists for their growth, and there's a lot of things about just their general function, what they're doing with the tree and interacting with their microbial community, I think is important to understand.
Currently, we only have around 100,000 species of fungi described, but it's estimated there's more than 1.5 million species of fungi throughout the world. So we've described less than 10% of these fungi. So there's a lot of them out there. We don't know what a lot of these fungi actually do in the ecosystems. The ones we do know, we understand they play a crucial role, not only in helping trees, providing them nutrients and water, in the mycorrhizal fungi, but in the saprobic fungi as well, the ones that decompose and degrade wood back into soil. They're basically the nutrient recyclers here throughout the park and throughout the world. They're at the lower level of the trophic levels, so whatever affects them is going to affect the higher trophic levels as we move up the food chain. It's going to affect the ones at the top. So you really have to look out for the ones at the bottom.
If we didn't have fungi, we wouldn't have decomposers as well, so it's important to understand how fungi decompose as well as participate in mutualisms. You have other groups of organisms which are more well understood and more well characterized already, but mycology, there's still a lot of work to be done. There's many species that are unknown, undescribed.
But most of the time the fungi occur either in the wood, in logs, as fungal mycelia, which is kind of the roots of the fungi, or they occur down in the soil, and they're always there. So the post-fire fungi that we're studying now is a great example of how that occurs.
The Great Smoky Mountains National Park is considered a fungal biodiversity hotspot. We've conducted an all-taxa biotic inventory that has cataloged over 3,000 species of fungi in the park. A number of these have only ever been found in the park and maybe endemic.
So a small amount of fungi actually occur as mushrooms. Really, 99% of the fungi occur microscopically. And these are the ones that are sort of the workhorses that we forget about, that's doing most of the work in nature, the decomposition and also providing the essential bioactive and secondary compounds that we use in industry to better our lives. They provide things like penicillin, life-saving drugs like cyclosporin for organ transplants. So they do a whole lot of really important things, and we're just at the tip of the iceberg studying what they do and how they affect forest ecosystems. So in order to find the fungi, you really have to look hard, and it's an adventure every time. So it's a challenge, and I guess I really like that challenge of going out and trying to find fungi, and not only fungi I already know, but new species, things that I can discover and put a new name on.
I had the opportunity to go to a lot of really interesting places. Many fungi can't be cultured and brought to the lab, so you have to go to where the fungi are, and in a lot of cases it's very interesting and beautiful.
You don't always know if what you're looking for is going to be there, so it's a bit of an adventure, a bit of a mystery, but of course being out in nature is a wonderful aspect of what we do when we are out in the field.